Who? Which one, Fant or Jake Butt? Not a name you hear very often. Jake Butt.
Bro, what the fuck?
Go bitches.
Where's this audio coming from?
Hey, puppy dog. Go lay down.
You mean the post-season begins?
We've got the Indians, I believe. No, we are the away team. What more do you want from me? Let's see, view comments. Go bitches. Solar's a weird guy. Mm-hmm.
There are a few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect clear afternoon. Heck, you can see all the way to Mount Rainier in the distance here at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Thank you for hopping into me.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Raging.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh my God, come on. All fucking ready with the drop picks.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul
Welcome
it in
back,
and take
Joe.
it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
That should have been the easiest fucking user pick of all
Warner
time.
always drops picks for me.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Oh, that's Biz.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
There we
A
go.
battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Hi, Winston.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But defensively, you're
He
up
got
there
it
trying
out.
to catch your
Can't be mad
breath and
about
try
that.
not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the
Man,
turnover.
they held the block
Now they've got to
half
work
a
towards
second
getting
more.
another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
What do you want?
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back
That
at
didn't
the
go the way I
35.
wanted it to.
That's going to go down as a
no.
loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 35-yard line.
Not right now, but okay, that's
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds.
He was under pressure.
And now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting
Kittle
field
could get
position
there.
on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position.
Shazam!
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Damn, that's
Nice
getting
little
into it,
tester
too.
for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Wilson's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
the
Damn it.
football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a 1,000-yard rusher each of the last 2 seasons. It's Chris Carson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The 37-yard line.
These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Let it go.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
He was brought down.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
14.
To throw is Wilson. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd down, Mostert. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot
Probably a lower
downfield.
body injury.
I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So that'll back him up 5. Garoppolo now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Oh, my God. They're going to call that PI.
Incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson
hit him at the 3-yard line.
Number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And it is up.
Is good.
And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
49ers 3.
Yeah, you guys had 8 positive tests.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
As in Ocho, yes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And a 49er first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked awesome.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks.
I don't know who you're trying to fool at this
You're
point.
good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
A little bit exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to
You did not buy it.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Garoppolo's pass.
Well, not really.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A gain of 5.
And that one was a lot of fun
Not
right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short.
Oh, God.
What's the key
Billy,
for the quarterback? Get out of
Billy
your
would
hands,
have a heart
hurry.
attack over
And
there.
that's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop.
Oh, God. What the fuck, Tanner?
Keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, they
It's
start
Tanner.
to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep.
Turn off
now
your
get some
fucking mic, Tanner. Jesus. There we go. Whew. He muted himself.
Hey,
Well,
look.
that works too, because god damn, all that squealing.
big shots downfield.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports.
With the score, Seahawks 10, 49ers 3.
That's probably the point.
This offense
being honest
finding
here.
its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Complete.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Garoppolo. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
He ain't got dick.
3 yards
That's what he
to
got.
go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Gets this one to use check. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Wait.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments.
The
in
juice
this
is
game.
loose.
But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play
Winston.
significant.
What the
Now
fuck
1st and 10
is wrong
at
with
the
you right
11.
now?
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Tevin Coleman now in his 2nd year with the Niners. And across the goal line into the end zone.
I can reach 2, Billy.
49ers. Tevin Coleman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And
Now.
they'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
At 10. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
I've been
For the
wondering that
12s,
about.
man.
I've been wondering that about
And
the
this will be
fucking,
a touchback as Ed sails over the end line.
like all the fucking baseball stadiums that do that shit. Like the A's do that shit. Then obviously the Raiders used to do that shit. Please get off the mic.
Punch me, bitch.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over for a little while, didn't they?
Good swat, Sherm.
Amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Carson.
I'm going to hit the Garnell, bro. I'll download Among Us.
Gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
That's some Angels in the outfield shit right
there.
Yeah, I'll download it when the Angels win the pennant. Head ass motherfucker.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Wow.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Cardi Hughes.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
The Yeezys.
Right, it's always fucking raining, man.
Offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to
You
move
need one of them
front.
hats with the umbrella on top out there.
Yeah. The ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Like,
a lot of times it's that first
that's why it took me so long to pass it, because I hit R1 thinking that was him, but he was fucking trying.
Quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So, you know, just a little whoops moment. Just a little whoops.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as
my
they
bad.
line up 2nd and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride.
1 yard gains.
You can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh, my
In
God.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
He didn't even fucking jump for it.
It's Quentin Dunbar with
He
a
son of a
pick.
bitch.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver.
All you had to do was
This will
put a
wind up a
fucking hand in.
turnover.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Good gain by Chris Carson. Picks up a 1st down, and you just have to love his running style. Talk about a straight-ahead guy, no-nonsense type of a runner. He's averaged 82 yards a game over the last 2 seasons and had 1,230 yards on the ground in 2019.
Here's Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Wilson to Metcalf that time. First down, Seattle. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Eat us.
They'll come out in the pistol.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
And he'll go backwards,
Yes,
losing yardage to the 5.
On the keeper.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
A 4-yard loss.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
I was confused too. I was looking at that like, wait, what the fuck?
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. From the gun, a give to Hyde. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Also no.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Did you forget who discovered that play, Billy?
Bring up 4th down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
26-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through.
I didn't. I dove in front of him.
3-0 lead. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he?
Because I didn't actually connect with him. I breezed past him.
Late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Benjamin on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Now they can see that was
now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game. You figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
A legacy thing. Like, if you only have one kicker, they can't get injured.
Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would
that's been in there
might be able to get a 2-for-1
if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Football. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Yeah, but I mean, how often do they get it?
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, but you got to do some extrapolating of the data here.
First down.
Once in the season, you got at a minimum 32 kickers.
But after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the screen, this is Coleman.
Is he an ozone now?
Work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
Complete.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
13 yards.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Not even going to dignify that with a response.
Thank you.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
1st and goal.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Oh, shit.
So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle.
Yeah, well,
The
doesn't matter. I get the
Seahawks
ball
are
right
in
back.
front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our
I
EA
kicked.
Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
If I realized that it would take that much time off the clock, I'd have fucking
as we get back
did it.
underway on EA Sports. And a nice return
Such a
sets him
tackle.
up pretty good
There was
here
nothing
right
but
at the
green there.
30-yard line.
Return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own
Postmates
30-yard
really
line.
do, like, it's funny how, Ray, when I downloaded Postmates, I didn't get any emails from there, but now it's like every other day.
Very much in
Yeah.
this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when the game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went
They hit me
well
with
in the
the,
first half
hey, if you
and
order
wanting
before
more
6,
of
you
that.
get 20%
Sure,
off.
you've got to go over some of the errors and clean
And it
up
goes
some things
down
because
5%
there's a
every
reason
hour
you're
after
down.
6. That's
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Complete to Brandon Ayuk. A gain of 6 yards.
On that first down run. It was, I guess he got hurt blocking. Just a touch.
He could have got double rep.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Got his target, Samuel. And he's got the first
And
down
then
yardage as he
out
brings
for a
this
while.
up to the 47. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Down 49ers.
I didn't even see him.
Here we go. Ready? We go. Mark 54.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Winds up and lets it go for 6. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers.
Yes, he
Deebo
did.
Samuel.
Yes, he
His
did.
fifth touchdown
Yes, he
now
did,
on the
Brett.
year. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Hey,
Makes the score Niners 17. Seahawks 13.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now. to kick
Chata
it away.
deliciosa.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what
Come
they
on,
can do.
Greenlaw. You were right
Wait
there.
to see what they have planned.
Now Carson fumbles the football.
Yeah, he was down.
Wow, that ball is not free.
I wonder if they're
Teammate comes
going to
along
bother
and scoops it
reviewing
up.
that since you got the ball
Almost
back.
it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So from the
Not even
36
gonna
now,
bother.
1st and 10.
Yep.
They run it with Carson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nah,
10
he doesn't
yards
have
in
an
the
anymore, I
Seattle
don't think.
first down.
2 first downs,
Chris
I
Carson
think,
has
is
proven
enough
to be a
to take him
workhorse
out.
for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player.
Ran out there
He has
instead of
surprising
boxing
speed
out.
to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson.
Good shit. Way to knock that
A
out.
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
Now that's his superstar ability. He knocks out shit over the middle.
Thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more
Mid-zone KO, I think it's called.
to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Eric Armstead, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. They were to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Honestly, I tried to. It didn't register. Uh-huh.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
What the fuck was that?
Make some adjustments. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball.
That's wild.
But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 31.
Oh, nice spot.
And this is incomplete. Give credit to KJ
Wright,
who was disrupting defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Throw the ball.
Completes it to Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down.
Oh, yes. You don't hear me denying it, do you? Oh, man.
I think the defense falls.
I just knew that was a fucking fumble. I just knew in my heart of hearts.
Keep the ball out of his hands.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Wasn't intentional, my guy. It wasn't intentional.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was second
fucking
in the
panic
NFL.
knife, bro.
So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic.
Fucking panic knifed.
The former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
Garoppolo, quick throw out to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
How do I reach these keys?
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through with yet another big play.
No, he said you could have had the Lions. Oh, goddamn. Way to not block. Was that Juice? What the fuck, Juice?
6 there on the first down play.
Taken down. When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Second and 16. To throw, it's Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I ain't mad at it.
He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it's third down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go.
I'm a right tackle, sir.
And that'll make this a 7-point game. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
Dislocated elbow. Okay, he's going to be out for a bit.
But they have to do it without letting panic
It's like the
creep
third
in
or
and
fourth
affect
player
their
on my
play.
team that's got a dislocated elbow now.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. To throw again. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Hyde out of the gun.
Your mama should have raised a better Madden play.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. Carlos Hyde, for the near term at least, going to get 2 chances a year to take on these 49ers, the team that drafted him back in the 2nd round of 2014. And he spent 4 years in San Francisco, rushing for close to 3,000 yards with 24 total touchdowns. From the 38, Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
You got to stop fucking reaching, bro.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Good shit. Nice swat, Mosley.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it.
Good shit,
Unable
Nanny.
to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Where the fuck you do?
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
You guys are doing the right thing here.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless.
Marcus Aldridge doesn't know any post
They'll
moves.
get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
He knows drop step and spin.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Big bash.
They'll go toss right with Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here.
I'm about to go work
I
on
think
my
we'll see a
post.
lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he almost had it defensively.
Knocked out right
Could have
there.
been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Garoppolo now.
Oh, God, you did not throw the ball,
He's
Jimmy.
taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett.
Are you fucking kidding?
Very good return that time. 18 yards. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Well, he's like, oh, he's wide open. And he shoots a 3, and I'm like, I mean, that's not how he's going to score a majority of the points.
Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
No, the fuck he doesn't.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. This is Carson. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They'll toss it out to Carson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
The ball carrier.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys in the cornerback position.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Myers' kick is good. And that'll bring them back within 4.
Niners 20.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
First down, San Francisco.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk
he was throwing.
looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force
I know.
anything into
The ball was
coverage
still
right
moving
there.
forward.
There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
That was a floater.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't
Unbelievable.
scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers
Not
put
this
up
time,
against them
motherfucker.
offensively. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works.
Exact same scenario with fucking Ayuk, but he drops it.
First of their timeouts, as he'll get a
Makes
chance
sense.
to talk it
Makes
over
a lot
after
of
picking up the 1st down.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
Throwing now is Wilson. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, come on, Dick. Come on, Dick. That was a pick.
The intended receiver
You got to
was
pick,
DK
Dick.
Metcalf. And it's 2nd down. A really nice knockdown.
Got to
There's
pick
so
that
much
shit
pressure in
off,
these
Dick.
Situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team
He's
in
got
a
deep
bad
out
place.
KO, so.
Back to throw. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there.
Nah, he
going
saw
over the
that
middle.
hit coming.
3rd down.
He didn't want no parts.
There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw is made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
You can get back to it.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
No reason to risk it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Mostert. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
What?
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Jordan Reed has it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Oh, shit.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Nah, they've never put that in.
A little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Down to a knee goes Garoppolo, and that ought to do it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for San Francisco,
oh, cool. I hit my goal. Held you under 250 passing yards. Let's see, how long is McGlinchey out for? 6 weeks. That is an automatic 6-week injury I'm seeing. It was 6 weeks for Bosa, 6 weeks for Jason Verrett, and now 6 weeks for McGlinchey.
You have to do it.
Nah, it's fine. Ready to advance.